Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan Zones, the show that brings you the latest update as far as it concerns Arsenal. Now, if you're visiting this channel for the first time, please do well to hit on that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you get to be notified whenever there's a new video. I mean, it was another frustrating defeat of Arsenal to its main rival as far as the league title is concerned. It was 3 goals to Manchester City and 1 goal to Arsenal. I mean, not the kind of result we expected at this point in time. And of course, this was actually supposed to test Arsenal's strengths, whether they are still, want to be seen as jokers as far as the league title is concerned. But unfortunately, we suffered that, defeat, and it has actually cost the team a whole lot. An Arsenal side that was actually, at some point in time, 8 points, 5 points and 8 points, as the case may be, top of the league. Now, Manchester City are actually top in the league, even though Arsenal still has a game in hand. I don't know what you think. Was that a true reflection of Arsenal's performance in the game, or it was another game of not so many who actually want to see that as luck on the side of Manchester City. I personally would rather think that those careless mistakes, as has been the case in the past, actually cost Arsenal. I mean, you don't let lose your guards in games like that, but unfortunately that is how the game actually turned out, and that it spells a whole lot for Arsenal as far as the title challenge is concerned. I mean, you may also want to look at some of the things that actually just shortly before the match it was, we got to know that Thomas Partey will not be involved in the match. I don't know what you think, whether his absence actually had an influence in the game totally. But Jorginho also had another, it wasn't a poor performance from Jorginho. I think he actually did very well in the game. But the general performance of the team, especially in the second half, wasn't so good when you compare it with what happened in the first half. Just for the records, Arsenal have actually lost their last 11 Premier League games against Manchester City. I mean, this is actually supposed to be their longest losing run against an opponent in the league history. So, I mean, generally, tell me, do you think the absence of Thomas Partey actually affected the team's performance? And also, you think the league is actually, we have lost it at this point in time? Personally, I want to think that it is beginning to slip out of our hands, but how you react to games like this also matters. Now, Arsenal's latest defeat and run of 4 games without a win was still like a real sucker punch, but with 16 games to go, they have the chance to rectify this slump. We hope to see how far that goes. Many things can actually be in the Gunners' favor. Many things, as a matter of fact, there's a whole lot that we can take in our favor as far as the title is concerned. And this is obviously due to the fact that we have a game against, have a game in hand against Everton, and the impact, of the Champions League knockout could also have an impact in Manchester City's season. But you could also argue that they have the strength as far as going that far in the league is concerned. Perhaps the most crucial is the potential imminent return of Gabriel Jesus from injury, who brings, with him a chaos factor that Arsenal have actually been lacking slightly in recent weeks. That's not to take away the fact that Eddie Nketiah has actually been absolutely fantastic in the games that he has actually played in. You would also want to think that Arsenal had several chances missed also. I mean, in games like this, you can't afford to lose such chances because they don't easily come by. Please leave your views in the comment section on what you think, whether Arsenal still have that chance of pushing forward, or it might just spell the end of what so many fans have actually looked forward to, and that is, winning the league. Do you also think that the return of Gabriel Jesus will also, spice up the team and give us some push forward before the league ends? Again, thank you so much for joining me on the show, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you get to be notified whenever there is a new video. See you some other time.